Hey, all right, everybody, look. I haven't got another box. Right, I haven't got another box, but I have got this, and this is a high-powered 60-volt beast of an electric scooter. So let's have a quick look around this, then later on I'll take it off-road, not on the main road, off-road somewhere on top of the mountain, and we'll have a good test ride of this and see what it's like and see how fast it goes, because I think it goes pretty fast. Right, okay, let's have a bit of a closer look at this scooter. Now, come down by here. We have got front suspension there. Down in there, look, there's a spring down there. Down there. And if we go over to the back by here, I'll try and put the camera down there. There is a spring down by there as well. So it's got dual suspension. Now, the hub motor at the back there, that looks nice and big. The actual foot plate there, if I try and put my foot on there as well like this, try and put my foot on there without falling over, like that there. It is quite big. It is quite a big scooter. It's not a small scooter, and it's a very heavy scooter. Now the tyre says 90, 65, 6.5, and these do look like aluminium wheels, but we'll get the magnet of truth later and see if they're actually aluminium or steel. Looking here at the brakes right by there, look, 160mm discs and cable operated brakes, and is exactly the same in the rear. Now looking up here at the display, there is a key. Can you see here, look, if I turn the key like so, the display comes on. Quite a nice display. Now there's only a power button here. There is an indicator switch over here that you probably can't see for indicators. I'll show you that in a second. But there is like a thumb throttle there, but that doesn't activate. This is the settings from out of the box. That doesn't activate until you push the scooter and start going. And you've got the power modes there. Now at the moment it's in race mode. There's the bars there for the battery, not fully charged at the moment, and it's in kilometers an hour. If you press that once like that, the headlight comes on. If you press it twice, it goes through the settings. So you've got eco, sport and race. Now I've tried it in race. I'll show you now how fast this goes in race mode. It's quite fast. Right, okay, within race mode I'm going to have to try and push the wheel around to get it going like that, and there we go. It's going, without me standing on the scooter, 79 kilometers an hour. That's a bit fast, isn't it? And over on this side, so your indicators, you've got your left indicator. There's a little arrow up there, look. Then you've got your right indicator, little arrow up there. So it does give you a visual reference on it. You can see, and then it's got a horn, which is very high-pitched and quite loud. So we have got a rear light like that. That's the tail light. Then round the front by here, up the top of there, there's the headlight. If I put the indicator on like so, you can see over there, there's the indicator on that side there. And then down the back by here, there's an indicator there, which is in red. So here we have the magnet of truth. So the main frame there with the battery in, steel, kickstand, steel, swing arm, steel, rear wheel. Now that is aluminium. At the front here, this bit going up here, that is made of steel. The actual handlebars, aluminium. The front wheel there, aluminium. This bit here, steel, and that bit there is steel as well. So like I said, it's a 60-volt battery, 20 amp hours, and the motor is producing 2,000 watts. So let's take this on the old open off-road. Right, okay, here we are, out on the open off-road. Now, if you go back and look at my last video on a electric scooter, it couldn't get up this hill by here in front of me. There's this hill by here, extremely steep, very steep hill. It couldn't get up there at all. I had to keep pushing it all the time. Now, let's just try this one. I'll put it in eco mode a minute, so I can just get off this little bit by here. So this is the steep hill. I'm just in eco mode at the moment, and right, so eco mode is taking me up the hill. So let's bump it up to sport mode And here we go. Hey, look at this. It's actually going too fast. So this is getting up the hill easy. There's a doggo on the road, but there. I don't know what the doggo's doing, but there. Oh, big pothole. So we want to see what these actual. Oh, there's big potholes everywhere. Let me just move this camera up ever so slightly. I got to try and avoid the potholes. Right, so this is a stand-in start now. So I've changed it to sort of go off straight away. So here we go, like that. There we go. Yes. Bloody hell. It's got some power, this thing has. Hey! I've never been on a scooter that can go up this hill like this. How fast can I go? 10, 11, 12, 14. Oh my God. I gotta say, it is a bit, when you go at speed, these bumps are not very nice. So I'm gonna have to take it a little bit slow because it is bouncing me up and down a little bit. I say bouncing me up and down, it's not, the suspension is very, very firm. That's my initial sort of feelings on it. Let's dodge that bit there. So I'm going to take it easy a minute because this road is not very, well, this road hasn't been repaired in years because it goes to nowhere. So, this is brilliant. This is absolutely brilliant. It's got loads of power. Does it give it any more power if I go into the actual race mode, or is that just top speed? Let me put into, whoa. Blimey. Whoa. Nice bit of road by here. Let's go a bit faster. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. That's going uphill. Blimey. Right. I'm not going to go across the cattle grid like last time because it bounced my head up and down. So I'm going to push it across here because the small wheels, oh, the small wheels get all stuck in the grooves. Oh. I gotta say, this scooter's really heavy. Right, we've made it to the top of the hill and I did it easily. It was so easy. It's a lovely day. It's not even windy either. Oh my God, this is absolutely... I wasn't expecting it to be as powerful as this. I really wasn't. This is proper off-roading. I'm going to have a look over here and see what's going on over here. Beautiful day today. Absolutely beautiful. Just a small breeze in the air. Now, I know I've said it and I'm going to say it again. This thing is so powerful. You wouldn't believe how steep that hill is. The last scooter I had, I think was a 48 volt one. It just wouldn't get up that hill at all. Even little hills when I got by here now, it was struggling on. But that thing, it flew up there. It was accelerating up a hill like that. That's crazy. So 60 volts, 2000 watts is enough to get me. And I'm not the lightest person in the world. It got me up there easy. So I'm just gonna stand by here and take in the view. I can see the sea down that way, down there. So the sea is down there. I can see it. Beautiful view by here. Look at this view. Look at the clouds. Right. Let's put it back into eco mode a minute and see what it's like just on this bit by here, because it's got so much power that you don't need it all. Now, eco mode, look, is the eco mode on this, I think, is more powerful than the last scooter I did. So the eco mode is even better than the full power on the other one. Anyway, let's carry on up here and see how far we can go on this scooter. Right, I don't know how well you can see the display, because it's not that bright, but there are touch buttons on it. How can I show you? Let me go. I'll have to get somewhere where there's shade, because you can't really see. But there is it is a touch screen, or not a touch screen, but it's touch buttons. or not buttons either. It is a touchscreen, but only in a certain place, if that makes any sense. Wait until I show you. So they did send me the version with the seat. I haven't got the seat on, I'm just standing up at the moment. Because with the seat on, it does make it a little bit more awkward to get in the car. So let's have a look what the seat is all about. Now, they did send me the optional seat. Now, if you go on the website, this is an optional extra. You have got to pay more, so you've got to tick to get this bit. I'm not sure how much it costs. I'll put it by here. But it is an optional extra. Now, it doesn't go by here. It goes by there, like that. There's 4 bolts by there. You undo them, put this on by here. And this seat is very, very wide and very, very comfortable. Right, okay, there's the seat. So let's carry on up here and see how far we can go. Through this muddy bit by here and over there like that. Easy, fantastic. Hooray! Now the tyres are quite wide. I think they seem like very durable tyres to me. But it is springy. When you jump up and down, it does spring up and down. God, this bit's a bit harsh by here. Let me go over to this grassy bit by here. Now, I'm still in. I've left it in eco mode, so this hill is getting a little bit too much for the eco mode. So let's give it a little bit more power. All you got to do is double press on the power button, and it goes a little bit faster. A little bit too fast, I'd say. If this was a nice smooth road, you know, I'd take it up to its max. I think it's almost close to 50 miles an hour, which is crazy. That's absolutely crazy. So let's go a little bit further up here and see what this thing is like. Bit of loose gravel by here. Oh, bit of wheel spin. Let's see if we can get a wheel spin going. Ready? It sort of pulls off progressively, so I don't think I can get a wheel spin going. But, ooh, this is bumpy. It's shaking my brain a bit, I gotta be honest. With the small tyres, you do feel the vibrations going through. So I'm gonna slow down just a little bit. I'm gonna go up here, like that, there we go. Now a little bit further on up here, there is another bit of an off-road thing, so I'll do a little bit of off-roading up there as well. I'm in, what's it called? It's called sport mode, yeah. And then there's, the other one is, what's the other mode? I can't remember what the other mode is. My camera's starting to disappear down there. Let's put it back up. Now it has got a 20 amp hour battery at 60 volts, so that's quite a lot. You should get some good miles out of this, because it did take a long time to charge. I think the battery charger is 2.5 amps, so it did take a while, and I didn't quite get to full battery. I think I was one bar short. Now this battery display by here, on here, is, let me have a look at the amount of blocks it is on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's 10 blocks, which is better than the usual 5. It gives you a bit more of an indication of what's going on. Right, we've got another car up here. Now I wouldn't bring my car up here, because look at the state on the road. Try and avoid this puddle by here, go on the outside here. There we go. Past there like that. And over here. Now, I don't know if you can see, well, of course you can see, because I'm pointing the camera towards it, but people have been dumping a lot of rubbish up here. It's not very nice, is it? So I don't know if you can see the path goes up there, up that way. So we'll try and get up there, but I know the path gets worse up that way. But let's have a look at the bike. I say bike, it's electric scooter. So I did put the, there's a little mudguard on the back there, look. So that stops the muck flying up everywhere, I suppose. Nothing's on the back of me at the moment. These brakes, they're working perfectly fine. Like I said, the suspension is, it is quite firm. The suspension is quite firm, but everything's working as it should. It is, I gotta say, it's a very, very, very good scooter. Very, very good electric scooter. So let's carry on round our path up there, and we'll try and go up there and see if we can get up there. Right, okay, I've gone a little bit further along the road now. So this is proper off-roading, like I said. And this scooter is doing it absolutely fine. I wish I was over there. I think I'm going to go over there. Let's see if I can get up by here. Let's have a go. Go on, let's have a go. Oh, hey! Hello, sheep. Right. We had a bit of a wheel spin then. Bit of a wheel spin, bit of a situation, but I'm all right. Now I know from experience that when you get a little bit further up there, it does get sort of impassable. I've tried it on the electric bike. You can do it on an electric bike, but it would be a right pain in the bum to do it on this because I'd have to get off and push because there's some deep muddy stuff up there. But we'll keep going a little bit further. We haven't quite finished yet. It does turn all to rocks and stuff up that way there. Oh, hey. Right, let's go round these puddles up here. So it is getting a bit rocky now. The path in front of me looks a bit treacherous. Let's go across these rocks here nice and slowly, like that, and then whoa, hey, bit of wheel spin. Look at this. This is absolutely amazing. This is. Now there's a what's it called? Land Rover Discovery coming down the hill there. Let's tuck myself in by here. All right. Right, okay, let's go a little bit further up here. I'm sticking to sport mode because the top mode, I keep forgetting what it's called. Let me have a look at the top mode here. I keep forgetting it's race mode. Race mode is like just silly. You can't go too fast on it because it's all gravel and whatnot. So let's go a little bit further up here. I gotta be honest, when I set out this afternoon to take this scooter up here, I didn't realise that it would get up here. Like I said, if you go and look at the other scooter, I did take it up here, but it didn't. I had to push it up hills like this. So it is brilliant. I'm not quite sure where this road goes. Haven't had any overheating problems or anything, so it's all pretty good. Looks like the road sort of goes a little bit worse up by here. Right, okay, so I've been up over there, up over here, look. I've been up over there. I've been up that thing over there. I didn't go up that way, so I went up over there. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful today. Avoided this big puddle by here. So I think I'm going to go up by here, past the rubbish. There's so much rubbish up here. And I'll go on that bit of grass up there just to see what it's like, just for a laugh. Just for a laugh, and it just puts a bit higher like that. Let's get off this bit of mud. And let's get going up here. Let's put this camera a bit higher because it's still not high enough. Like that, I think. There we go, that should be high enough. A little bit close to my face, but there we are. Let's try a little bit of off-roading on the grass up by here. Once we get off this dirt track. But if you do want a scooter for going off-road on private roads, the suspension, if you bounce up and down on it, it is really bouncy. But like I said, you do still get the vibration coming through because it's got very small wheels. So up to the right of me by here, there's a bit of grass. Let's have a look what it's like on the grass. It's been on the grass already, but we'll just try it because there's a bit more friction when you go on the grass, so it isn't quite as fast and it's harder to get going. It's quite muddy. Let's get by here. There we go. Are we going up here? Are we in eco mode, or what mode are we in? There we are, it's a bit better. I got a bit more power now. There we go, we're going up here, we're making it. We are going up here in the grass. Like I said, it does make it hard for the scooter when it's on the grass like this and a steep hill. But we are going up here, we are going up here. We're coming to a stop, hang on, we're going to come to a stop. Let's go across sideways a bit like this. It is finding it a bit difficult, so let's go across this way to make it a little bit easier. Pick a bit of speed up. Camera's going all over the place. I can't go too far off the beaten track because this is the farmland. Now, I don't know if you can see behind me, or over there, can you see that it's sinking in? I don't know if you can see, but the scooter's sinking in. So I better get off this bit by here now, just in case the farmer comes. So the wheels are sinking in because the ground's all boggy. It is finding it hard. What was I in? I was in race mode, but it was boggy. Can you see the track across there, look? Where I was sinking in. So let's get going back down this way. Way, big bumper there. Oh, watch that there. Way. Oh, dear me. Well, I gotta say, I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Let's get down this way here. And I think I'll make my way back to the cattle grid. I gotta say that the brakes do the, you know, I don't really want to do a a brake test on a scooter, but I'll just stop by, it does stop pretty quick, look. Oh, my balance was quite good and I didn't put my foot down. Yeah, so the brakes, they do feel actually quite good. We've got a motorcyclist coming up here, look. Doing a bit of off-roading, all right. And I can see a helicopter up to the... I thought that was a toy helicopter then for a minute. It was so close to the ground then, because I'm up high, that I thought it was somebody with a remote control helicopter, but it was a real one. Anyway, it was nice and smooth by her. Oh, that's nice. I couldn't have picked a better day to come up here. It's not too hot, it's not too cold. There's a tiny breeze. And this scooter is the best scooter I've ever tried. I haven't tried that many electric scooters, but this one is the best one. It is the best one I've tried so far. And you can see the road, the stuff I'm going on is proper off-roading. It's not, you know, it's not soft-roading. This is off-roading. It doesn't get, you know, obviously I'm trying to stay away from the puddles and the mud and stuff. But we'll make our way now back down. We'll try the brakes on the way back down the big steep hill. But I can feel them, they feel absolutely fine, so. Now I did say earlier on that I'd try and show you that there's a touchscreen on here, but the sun is just so bright. But you can press the screen and it'll change from miles per hour to kilometers per hour. You can change it from non-cruise control to cruise control. And you can also change it from non-start, which means that you've got to push the scooter to get the throttle to work, or it'll start straight away. So you can change it. It's like 3 little bits on the screen you can touch. Right, okay, now we're in the shade. I can show you what I mean by the touch screen on here. So you've got set, mode and light. If I press the light will come on. Press it again, the light will go off. If I press the set button once like that, it'll change to kilometers. Press it again, goes back to miles. If I hold down the set button like that for a few seconds, little thing comes up there, and that means that the twist throttle will operate straight away. When it's off like that, let me hold it again. When it's not on, you've got to push the scooter before this twist throttle operates. You've got a mode button there, look, so it'll go through to sport, eco, sport and race. You can also do that with the power button there by pressing it twice. And then if I hold down the mode button like that, up there, cruise control. So there we go. It has got a basic touchscreen. Right, okay, here we go. Back down the hill. Brakes are absolutely fine. Fantastic. Everything's working as it should. Anyway, I think I'll make my way back. Okay then, there you go. That's my review of the KuKirin G4 powerful fast electric scooter. All the links will be down in the description below. And if you did like this video, don't forget to give it a like, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!